GM everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, I covered everything in DeFi and strategies that help you grow your USDC or stablecoin without getting lost in noise. Today we are diving into the aarnâ protocol, aarnâ, and the ASRT reward, and how to maximize your yield. So follow me as I'm breaking down all the activities to you. Decentralized finance today has no shortage of stablecoin pumps. Most people put their USDC in a pool that returns just 45% in a year. It is safe, sure, but honestly it is boring and hardly that it can move even a needle. So now imagine if your stablecoin could actually work harder and gives you exposure to a maximum yield of like 20% APY with extra reward and still staying liquid. So that is actually what aarnâ makes possible, and with aarnâ on Pendle, here is how it works. So with aarnâ on Pendle, and you deposit USDC into aarnâ vault, then you mint it to receive this aarnâ. Then that aarnâ is like a supercharged version of USDC. It's still a stable coin, but it is being structured for DeFi, built to plug into strategies instead of just sitting idle. So after that, by just minting the aarnâ, you can take it to a platform that is called Pendle Finance. So that Pendle Finance, it is one of the most largest DeFi protocol that let you split your tokens into two parts, like PT aarnâ or YT aarnâ. So to earn either yield or you leverage your earnings by that YT tokens. So that is the second part. So after that, you are earning that what we call as aarnâ stake reward tokens, that is ASRT. So that ASRT was designed to be a peer launch token with the seed round valuation of 40 million as they raised in last year 2024. So after minting it, you are earning that ASRT reward that you can redeem at TGE when aarnâ goes live. So if you want to start, you just need a minimum of 100 USDC. Then you can even download their application on Play. So that is aarnâ application. So you connect your wallet, you deposit a minimum of $100 USDC, then you mint the aarnâ, so you can start earning this opportunity. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Thank you. Bye.
What if you can 10 times your yield exposure? Hear me out for a second. If you know that the yield of an asset will increase in the next 2 months, how can you maximize your earnings? Using a yield trading protocol like Pendle, you can speculate and trade the yield token of an asset, allowing you to literally 10 times your yield exposure. In this video, we'll take a look at what is YT, what is implied APY, how to profit from YT, and how to trade YT as a yield trader on Pendle. Let's start with a quick recap on what YT is. Yield token, or YT, gives you the right to receive yield from the underlying asset. For instance, buying one YT STETH allows you to receive the yield produced by one STETH token for a small fraction of the STETH price. Assuming that the average annual yield of STETH is 4%, after a year, you'll get 0.04 ETH from one YT STETH. If you have no idea how YT works, you can check out our previous video about yield tokenization to learn more. To master the art of yield trading and 10 times your yield exposure, you'll first need to understand two important terms: underlying APY and implied APY. Underlying APY is the average yield of the underlying asset. like the 3.7% APY you're getting from simply holding staked ETH. Note that underlying APY fluctuates from time to time. Implied APY, however, is the current market consensus of the yield of the underlying asset. You can think of this as the price of YT. Let's use an STETH pool as an example. You can see here that the actual underlying APY of STETH is 3.7%. However, the YT STETH is priced at 3.5% according to the implied APY. This means that you can buy the YT STETH at the price of 3.5% and earn the future underlying yield of STETH, which is currently at 3.7%. The implied APY will increase if there are more people buying YT, resulting in a more expensive YT, and vice versa. As a general rule, you would want to buy YT when the implied APY or its price is low. There are two ways you can profit from this rule. One is when the underlying APY goes up. Say you buy 100 YT STETH at an implied APY of 3.5%. If the underlying APY averages out to be higher than 3.5% at maturity, you'll make a profit. This is because the total yield collected will be more than the initial cost of buying the 100 YT STETH. The second scenario is when the implied APY increases. If you bought 100 YT STETH at a price of 3.5% and it increases to 5% 2 weeks later, you can immediately sell off your YT tokens and make a profit. Since you profit when the underlying or implied APY goes up, buying yield tokens are usually seen as long yield positions because you were essentially betting on the yield increasing in the future. When it comes to yield trading, there are a lot of factors that you can look at to help you predict whether the yield will go up or down. We'll dive more into some of the yield trading strategies later in our upcoming videos. On Pendle, you can enter a YT position with any of our supported assets. All you need to do is head to Pendle Trade and click on the blue YT tab of your desired asset. Since all trades on Pendle are facilitated by an AMM pool, you'll need to pay attention to the price impact. So take note of what the effective implied APY is upon signing your transaction. After that, all you need to do is just click on Swap, and that's it. Oh, here's a quick bonus. You can easily calculate your estimated net profits and effective implied APY by using the Pendle Yield Calculator, especially if you have a different assumption on the future APY of an underlying asset. To claim the yield produced by your YT tokens on Pendle, here's how. Once you're on Pendle Trade, click on the dashboard. Here, it will show you your statistics and yield positions. Then, head over to My Claimable Yield and Rewards. Select the assets you wish to claim, and just claim! Congratulations! You just learned how to yield trade on Pendle. Next up, we'll teach you some of the yield strategies you can apply while trading PT and YT. That's it for today's video. If you want to learn more in-depth about yield optimization, yield trading strategies, and Pendle finance, check out our next video right here.